Hey guys, this is Aventis and in today's video I am going to be drawing in my sketchbook and feel free to join me, I guess. And now, before we begin, let's roll the intro. So, yeah, here is a thing that I am going to be drawing. Let me fix this. Here. Is it? I'm just checking if everything is in frame. Great. Is my photos plenty in frame? Great. Alright, so yeah, I've been watching some stuff on YouTube, and some artists are doing these like sketchbook sessions, and I was like, sure, why not make mine as well. As you can see, I already started this drawing, but so I was drawing. This is like a Tiefling, I guess Druid character that here on this page I was designing. It's made in like October the 15th or 16th or something. Yeah, the thing is, as I was drawing this, I was like, oh, it would be really cool if I just recorded myself finishing this drawing. And so I left this sketch unfinished. And so the thing is that by now I literally finished the whole sketchbook except for this one page. So yeah, I thought this would be a nice finale to, the sketchbook, to finish everything on camera. The thing is that I'm not really at my table, and this pose, I'm drawing in this pose, you can see, but whatever, is like kind of not very comfortable, or this is not how I usually draw. But as I try to say in like the first few seconds on this video, and feel free to, whip out your sketchbook as well and just start drawing yourself. I made myself a nice cup of coffee, and my photos plant is here and everything. I'm just using a regular HB pencil. This is like Faber-Castell, but you can use anything you want. In fact, in like my nice handy dandy was this banana pencil case, I have like all sorts of like random HB pencils. I don't know. The thing is, I have a sketch already of this guy somewhere. Yeah, right here, which I finished. I guess I will do a sketchbook tour video after this. He looks a bit younger here, which I'm not exactly a fan of. I'm just seeing what sort of outfit I gave him. I hope this whole thing will be like, in focus. I haven't really recorded any videos like this, but now I guess I like just do random rambling about stuff. So I guess let's talk about this character. I guess in the comment section you can say like what you are drawing, or if you are drawing a D&D character like me, because the thing is about D&D is that I think as soon as you learn how to put together a character, that you just want to make new characters like all the time. And we haven't started a new campaign in like forever, so or even if we did, it was like we played like Cyberpunk a couple of months ago, but that's, you know, that's not D&D. I couldn't make a tiefling in Cyberpunk. So yeah, I'm just designing random new characters, I guess. This guy, and as I said, he's like a, I guess, druidic tiefling. I originally was thinking about making him a swamp druid, but the last time I checked, I can't remember exactly, but I didn't really like what the swamp druid can do, so maybe he will be a different kind of druid. I don't know. I guess a lot in the character creation process for D&D or like any related or similar RPG is that you will finalize your character before starting the new game. Like, you know, I like to ask my dungeon master if he is okay with the concept or not, or I guess if we played like, I don't know, like a you know, like the Curse of Strahd and like games like that, where, you know, there are like vampires, a pretty different environment as like, you know, the Forgotten Realms, then I might bring like a different character who would fit the setting more. I guess I'm just saying random things now, or at least I feel like, but anyway. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just drawing here, not really paying much attention. I guess most of my attention is on, you know, on what I would like to say. Also, I don't know if I said that already, or I just wanted to say it, but you know, a lot of these like sketchbook session videos I've seen were like about an hour long each, and so I'm not sure if this would be an hour long video. In my mind, the sketch of this guy was like more finished, but now that I see, yeah, I could spend an hour on this drawing. And also like his stuff, I want it to be kind of reminiscent of a willow tree, I think is the word for it. Okay, nice willow tree. You know, the fun thing is that there are willow trees around where I live, like they are like on the street, and so ever since I was a kid I really liked willow trees, and you know, they are just so different. Like they have these rope-like, I guess would be the best word. So these like, yeah, rope-like branches instead of, you know, the regular branches that any other tree has. I don't know, I think willow trees are cool. And also, now that I remember the cafe from the name of the wind, I'm kinda losing which one is his antler and which one is the stuff, but also this is just getting, there's just too much detail here, so I'm just doing this blob thing. I don't want it to be the main focus of the drawing, but I guess, whoa, sorry, I guess whatever. Yeah. Also, later on I will just go over with a different pencil, or I'm hoping to go over, sorry. Let's just move it here. So yeah, I guess while I'm drinking my coffee, just tell me in the comments, you know, like what was the coolest D&D character you ever designed, or like any character if you are not into D&D. Also, I have a cup of water with me because, you know, hydration and thing. So yeah, the thing is why I will start over. So the thing is why I'm mentioning D&D a lot, not just because, you know, I would like to play this character one day. Is that the what was that called? The D&D character journal video that I put up. I don't even remember when. So that became like my most viewed video ever, like by far. And so and also because I guess I'm obsessed with D&D by this point, and like RPGs in general. I kind of want to focus on like that topic more to see if people like other sort of videos about it as well. The thing is that I already have like a couple of sketchbooks I could make videos about, so so yeah, this I don't think my channel will be like, you know, D&D exclusive, but I'm really into it right now. And also I'm making another I think was that a character journal, but I'm also planning like a little something different with it. So the journal itself is ready, so sooner or later I'm gonna make the video about it, so stay tuned, I guess. Also about this drawing, you see my character here. Oh, I haven't talked about his name yet, I think. So I kind of want to name him Osiris, like after the Dark Souls boss Osiris, not like the Egyptian god, because as I learned, the pronunciation of the two names are very similar. But yeah, so the D&D boss Osiris, it just, I don't know, the way it's written and everything, the way it sounds. Like in general, I really like names from Dark Souls. I already have a character named Irithyll. After, you know, in Dark Souls 3 there is this like winter wonderland. Well, not really wonderland, but you see what I mean. And I think its name is Irithyll, and I just really like that name. Also Bloodborne has like really cool names too, but it's like it's just less fun to see how I screwed this little thing up here. Yeah, but I'm not really, you know, 100% what's that? Like done with the name. So I hope this has like enough light, because there is like a thunderstorm coming sooner or later, and it's just the clouds started appearing, so I hope this is still visible to the audience. Also, so druids also have I think a familiar they can summon, and I thought this guy would have like a frog, even though like the party I play the most with, they are very much into, you know, optimizing your character well, in combat or like utility or damage or, you know, anything like that. There is a word for doing that. So I don't know how they would like the frog, because, you know, a flying familiar is way more useful in like, or it's more useful in like most situations, but like whatever. I think this guy would have a frog that would live in his moss cape scarf thing. It's thematical. Also, I really like how this drawing is coming together, even though the way I'm sitting right now is not as comfortable as I'm used to, because I can't really record at my table because of reasons. Like, I should take a picture of how, you know, my setup looks when I record videos. It's terrible. Also, I'm, you know, not really a professional YouTuber. I just started this for fun. Also, I don't really have a tripod to put my camera / phone on, so I have to improvise a lot of times, but it's okay. I actually really started to like making videos, even though, yeah, I think this year I managed to put a video out like every month, which for me is like a huge progress, because back when I started YouTube, well, I just uploaded like whenever. Also, usually my drawings don't always turn out this cool. Yeah, I'm again jumping in topics, but the thing is about drawing that I sort of learned, you know, in the time, well, when I should start this over, because it's really hard to talk and draw at the same time. But what did I want to say? Yeah, so what I learned about drawing is that I draw the best when I'm just a little tired. And hell, today I am already tired. Because I guess when I'm not tired, my brain is just jumping around everywhere, and I have like new ideas and everything. But when I'm, you know, I'm just a little tired, and I can just focus on, like my camera, focus on, well, rendering this drawing. So yeah, Osiris here. The thing is, back to character design, I guess. The thing is that I noticed two things during my, well, character designs. One is that all the characters I've ever played so far were some sort of elves, and so lately I really try to design tieflings because I want to, you know, put a little variety. What's he saying? Well, anyway, put a little variety in like my characters. And so I guess I remembered incorrectly, but I swear I remember like there was you know, there are like a ton of different tiefling types if you know, look beyond just the player's handbook. There's like different tiefling types depending on like which archdevil I think the particular tiefling is connected to. And so I don't know why, but I remembered something called the Fey-touched tiefling, which as later on I try to check, there is no such thing. There is like Fey-touched as like a feat, I think, in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I don't know, but like there's a feat. But for some reason I remember something like that, and that is why I started you know, designing a tiefling who is like very connected to nature. And well, so far I think his backstory will include being brought up by an archfey. Maybe his cloak should be like this. And so yeah, also this like forest guardian theme here and there was also my inspiration. So I don't know, but I mean I could still make him technically a Fey-touched tiefling. I haven't really, you know, rolled stats for him or anything. Also, what was I thinking? Yeah, I wrote some of the ideas here, but if he wouldn't be a druid, although I think he will be a druid, I also thought about, you know, making him like some sort of cleric whose patron or like deity or whatever is an archfey, or a warlock could also play. But I don't know, I never played a druid before. I mean, I haven't played a cleric either, but whatever. But yeah, later on I had a different idea for a cleric, I guess. If in the next video I will show you this sketchbook, like the whole thing, there is another idea, character idea for a cleric character who I also really like. He's like a unicorn tiefling, because, you know, tieflings. Oh, this drawing is like turning out pretty cool, and I don't know how many minutes we are in, but also if my coffee is gross, that's because I put in some caramel sauce and it's a little grainy on the sides, but whatever. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I guess all I ever talk about is D&D lately. But yeah, the thing is that, as you can see, this is like a pretty big sketchbook, and at first I was a teeny tiny bit intimidated by the size, because before that I think most of my sketchbooks were smaller. But later on I realized that I prefer big sketchbooks like this, because now I have like two like A5 sketchbooks, and I'm just having trouble because in this one I kind of got used to, you know, like drawing something here, but if I don't like it, I just draw something here and just, you know, gradually fill the page. But well, I can't really do that in a smaller sketchbook. Also, I don't even remember, but a while ago I bought a Moleskine sketchbook, and of course it was really expensive, so I want to draw, you know, only pretty things in it, and like finished things and rendered things. And so I guess it's really slowly filling in, because I spent so much time on each page. But I guess that's okay. Once in a while you should have a sketchbook where you only draw pretty stuff in it. I mean, in this one I pretty much filled it in with only pretty stuff or things I like, but yeah, I guess the quote-unquote problem is that I would rather spend like more time on a page in a sketchbook to make it nice and feel, you know, to make it feel like I finished it and I learned something doing it, and I could just scan it in and upload to social media, or I don't know, because that is the fulfillment I want to receive from a sketchbook. If I don't know, kind of filled every page with just a little drawing in the corner, that would make me sad. So I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying that I personally would like to produce something better. And so yeah, let's make it spent like this. I don't know, I've seen a lot of videos where artists were saying that, you know, you should do anything you want in your sketchbook, but then also say that, you know, you shouldn't you know, compare yourself to artists whose sketchbook, like on every page there's a masterpiece. Although I think a little otherwise. As I said, I get way more fulfillment and I'm way more happier if there is, well, not a masterpiece, but like a decent drawing on every page. And maybe I spend a lot of time in my sketchbooks because of that, but well, who cares? If I like it, then I like it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I guess, well, if you are still watching, I'm really happy. If you have drawn something by now, feel free to share, and also tell me how you like to, you know, fill in your sketchbooks. Are you like the, you know, experimenty type, or are you the masterpiece on every page type? Or, you know, what makes you happy in your sketchbook? The other thing is that I hear from a lot of artists is that you should experiment and try out like different mediums in your sketchbook, but And although in this one I used a couple like different types of pens and like colored pencil a little bit and like whatever, but in the end, you know, my favorite medium is pencil / graphite, and so that's what I would like to use most in my sketchbook. And like from time to time it is fun to experiment with, you know, something else and make art with other stuff. But what I think I would like to say is that if you want to use graphite all the time, then do that. Whatever, you know, whatever you would like. I guess nobody told Bob Ross not to, you know, paint all the time but use other mediums. Although I don't know shit about Bob Ross, so maybe maybe he used other mediums as well. I haven't watched a lot of Bob Ross. Although when I did, he has really chill videos. Like by now he's kind of internet famous, or like famous in any way. I'm not sure if I like this like darker thing on the background, but whatever. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of being loose with this sketch, although it's turning out like quite nice. I really like how it's turned out. Whatever. Let's do something here now. What I'm gonna show you, I actually learned it from what's her name? Dina Nordlund, I think. Because what she did is she drew like a sketch or something, and then she went over with it with a 8B pencil, I think. I don't have an 8B at hand, but I have this other pencil which is also HB, but it's way darker. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's just darker. Also, the other day I tried a little charcoal, because, you know, that's still graphite. That obviously counts like a different art medium. But like, the thing is, I couldn't really put in the final details very easily with it, because I have like, you know, those type of charcoals which were like, you can see that they were like 3 branches back in the day. And so what I did is just I picked up this pencil and it blended in like very nicely with the charcoal, because it's just so dark. I'm also not sure, because I found another pencil. It doesn't even have like any sort of, you know, I don't know how you call this, like, not trademark, what do you call this? Anyway, but that other pencil is also this dark, so I guess it just depends on the make. And yeah, I also picked up recently a sketchbook that said that it's for graphite and charcoal and color pencils and whatever. And so that is why I tried charcoal recently. And the thing is, you should, you know, put hairspray or like something of that sort on it. But I hate that you have to do that, and I guess that is why I don't use charcoal that much, because if you could just use it like, you know, this pencil and make the drawing, close your sketchbook and be done with it, then that's, you know, way more convenient. And also I think that here and there during this drawing I made a couple of mistakes because I'm just very loose with it, and also not exactly paying attention because I'm focusing on saying something. But I don't mind those mistakes. Also, when I'm drawing with the pen, just regular pen, the thing is that I don't get why so many artists say that you should draw with pen, because naturally, it's a hard word to say, I just don't really care about, you know, the little mistakes in my art. I think it's okay. Also, I've seen a couple of artists like namely, oh, what's her name? Kiri Leonard, I think. What she does is that her sketches, like, they are very realistic, even though, you know, she draws like, I don't know, tiny elves and gnomes and pixies and trolls even. And so the theme isn't, but the way she draws, it's pretty realistic. And what she does is she uses a lot of hatching, and just what I'm doing right here is just, you know, this like scribbly type of things, and it works. You don't have to be so very clean with your art to make it, or to, you know, look good. You can do whatever, really. Yeah, I guess that's one thing that I learned during my artist career, if you can say, is that you can do whatever you want, because after a point people will think that, you know, it's genius, because I'm not really explaining it very well, but yeah, once you reach that point that it looks cool, then nobody really cares about, you know, how you did it, or if you did it clean, or you did it by the quote-unquote rules and whatever. I guess I'm rambling a lot on this video. I didn't really prepare, you know, like talking points to what I should say. Also, I guess the thing that I look forward to right now, tell me what you look forward to in the comment section, I guess. I don't know why I'm saying it so much, because not that many people watches my videos regularly, but if you feel like it, then just tell me what you are looking forward to, because the pandemic, at least in my country, is like coming to a halt, and it's you know, things are going back to normal, I guess, although I'm a very introverted person and I really enjoyed staying at home, and I enjoyed that, you know, people were making a lot of you know, events online, because I really don't like attending anything by person. The only exception, I guess, are comic conventions, or I guess I would love to go to a rent fair one day, but they don't really have these in my area. So yeah, I don't know if they will, or if we will have a, oh no, this is the thing I don't like, too loose. So I don't know if we will have a comic convention in like my city this year, but if we will, then I will be really happy because I made a couple of new zines, and let's just make one here right now, and like comic, well, I wouldn't say books, but like, you know, short comic, well, it's not a book, but it's like a, it's small thing, like a zine size, like a short comic thing, whatever. So I mean, new stuff to sell is what I would like to say. Also, if you are interested, then the same stuff are available for download on my Gumroad. The only thing why I don't really sell, you know, the physical copies online is one, because they are not in English, and two, because I never really shipped anything online. I never really shipped anything abroad before, and I'm a little timid to try, but I guess one day I will try, because I have like a couple of stickers, like Witcher and what was the name of the show? Dragon Prince stickers, just a couple of them, and Merman stickers, and I think more people would be interested in them than how many people are interested on these Comic Cons in my city. Also, I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background, but I guess there is I don't know how you say it in English, but there, like, when the weather changes, you know, it can, like, your head can hurt, and people just act a little bit more impulsively, and well, now I think the weather will change, because goddamn, my neighbors today were like very, very noisy, and yeah. Also, I have to record, you know, next to the window, and even though it's closed, I think you can still hear like a little noise from the background. But anyway, yeah, I think this guy is almost ready. I'm just drawing in a couple of these small stuff, not very, you know, accurate, just so you can see the thing. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Great. I think we are ready, so I'm just writing a date. Right here is the 11th. And this sketchbook is done, ladies and gentlemen, so I guess right now I'm gonna end this video, but I'm gonna continue this thing with a sketchbook tour, so you can see the whole thing. I don't know when I'm going to upload it, so I guess until then, stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.